Every episode, I was waiting for the marshmallow and the fire. I'm not even gonna lie. Hi people, welcome. I'm talking about the 5-Star Chef, which is streaming on Netflix. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. My name is Talia Adewale. This is DISBYDEM. Now let's get into it. The show was fun. Honestly, it wasn't too bad, if I'm being honest. It was giving me the menu vibes so strongly. Every episode, I was waiting for the marshmallow and the fire. I'm not even gonna lie. So the show begins with I think about 14 chefs, and they're all trying to get a spot, to compete for the Palm Court restaurant, which is in this famous hotel in the UK. And Michael Roux Jr. is the chef. He has 1 Michelin star, and he's the one awarding this prize. He's also assisted by Michael Reed, who is a top chef who was so happy to name drop that Jay-Z and Beyonce have come to his restaurant, among other names that he called. And Ravneet Gill, who is gorgeous. This woman's beautiful. She's a pastry chef and also an award-winning chef. So they were the 3 people who were ultimately gonna have to whittle down these 14 chefs down to 1 and award the restaurant. The main decision went to Michael Roux Jr. for sure, but Ravneet and Mike helped with that decision. So essentially, they wanted chef to bring their own concept and kind of adjust that to fit 5-star fine dining. So there were different concepts, from making vegetables the star of the show to 3 ingredients to Caribbean style. And those 3 I mentioned were like the finalists. There was this one girl, I think it was Lara, who was like, I think her own was like entertainment. It was always a production where she would have like clowns or dancers or contortionists and everything. And the episode where she like gets eliminated, not only does she serve raw lobster, which was unfortunate. You never serve raw food on these challenges. If there's one thing that I've learned from watching a ton of these cooking competition shows, is that you never serve raw food. But aside from the fact that she served raw lobster, she also called it bondage lobster. As soon as those words left her mouth, I was like, God, read your audience. This is the UK. This is the UK. The only people they show affection to is horses and dogs. And I'm just quoting. That was a quote from Family Guy. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody in the UK. I don't believe it. But like, you understand what I mean. They're very like proper. So the guy who was even judging for that day, one of the guest judges that they brought on, you could just see that he was uncomfortable. And I was like, come on, Laura, read the room. It was so unfortunate. One of the chefs that really stood out for me was Igor. Igor was a deaf chef, and he was giving me, I think Igor himself was giving me the menu vibes. Like, he was giving me Ralph Fiennes in the menu. I was like, if anybody was to bring out giant marshmallows and set their restaurant on fire, it's Igor. But it was like in the best way, where he like served this absolutely beautiful masterpieces of food, and it was just so meticulous, and it looked really good. I have never had 5-star dining before. Like, that kind of food for me, I always felt like you'd pay $1,000 to eat and then go home and buy a burger in the end. Because I've never experienced it, I can't even speak firsthand. But I have to say that the creations, the things that they put on that table, and the things that came out of their mind in that kitchen, they were fantastic. It came down to 3 finalists, and I was shocked by the winner. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not think that they would be picked at all, but I enjoyed it. It's a little bit slow, like a little bit on the pace of like the Great British Baking Show, if you watch that one. But I think it's only 8 episodes, so you can duke them out as quickly as possible. I like it when the 3 judges fight, because they don't always agree on concepts or on ideas or on the food that was presented. But I love when Ravneet like goes hard for the person that she actually believes in. I loved it. I actually really liked her. And I don't know any of these judges from anywhere. If they've not been on Top Chef, I don't know you. That's my thing. Or if you've not been on Food Network, I really don't know. So it was nice to experience these new chefs, the judges, and the caliber of chefs that came through the show and through the cooking competition. I would definitely say give this a watch. It's a very calm you know, family friendly competition show. There's no cursing, no nothing. It's the UK, you know, it's a British show. They don't do any of that kind of stuff. So you can watch an episode a night if you want. But yeah, give it a whirl if you want. It's streaming on Netflix and it'll be there for as long as Netflix allows it to be there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.